guys, today we're going to talk about strength training / resistance training and some key pointers on how to be safe and effective, and I just kind of want to break it down to why it's so good for you. Strength training, when you use weights and resistance bands, anything that's putting more strain on your body than your body's used to, you're going to benefit throughout the day. You're going to continue to burn the calories past what you would burn if you were doing some sort of cardiovascular exercise. One good thing about strength training is you're also building your bones with strength training. So not only are you getting muscle, you're getting stronger bones, and your brain's getting happier because you're releasing all those endorphins up there. So really, there's nothing to dislike about strength training. I know a lot of women kind of don't want to do it because they're afraid they're going to look manly, but in most cases, you really have to be super dedicated. I mean, I've been working out since November trying to get a six-pack, and it's still not there. You know, it's super dedication, super diet, super supplement. So women, don't be scared. Pick up the weights. Go do some squats. Build those buns. You know what I mean? So starting out, when you want to weight train, you want to make sure you're warmed up. So take a quick walk, get your heart rate going, you know, get your body fluid and moving. Make sure when you're lifting weights, you're also focusing on form. You don't have to do big weights to be successful. You just need to be making small gains each time and really focus on form. You know, you want to make sure that if you're lifting and trying to get your arms, you're not in a weird position where you're using your triceps instead of your biceps. You know, you really want to make sure you've got use of what you're trying to use. When you're lifting, you also want to focus on your breathing. So when you are, say you're doing a curl, when you go down, you want to breathe in. When you come up, you want to breathe out. So when you're like really pushing or pulling is when you want to be doing your exhale. Also, make sure that you are starting small. Obviously, don't go and try and bench press your body weight the first time you go to the gym. Start small. Maybe start with just the bar, and if you feel like that's way too easy, start upping your weight increments by 5 pounds. You know, build your way up. Don't just assume you're going to be the Hulk the first day you go in, you know. The next thing is make sure you are taking the time to focus on each area. Maybe instead of going to the gym and doing an all body workout every time you go in, try and break it down into groups. So one day you want to do your arms, then the next day maybe you want to focus on your chest and your back, or the next day do your legs, your buns. You know, do it in bits and pieces. You know, you need to give your body rest because it takes 72 hours for your muscles to heal. So if you're constantly using your arms and lifting and lifting and lifting, and you're eventually going to be kind of fatigued, and you're not gaining any new muscle. You're not really gaining endurance. You really want to take the time to rest. It's just like any other exercise. You aren't going to just run all day every day because your body gets tired. You know, your feet are going to start hurting. You have to break it down and take your time. You know, muscles don't grow overnight. So I'm going to show you just a couple different weight options you can use for strength and resistance training. Let me get that set up and I'll be back. Okay, so there's all different kinds to do weight training or resistance training. You can obviously use your body weight. If you are just starting out and you're feeling pretty confident with using just like body weight squats, or, you know, push-ups, or hand curls, you can upgrade to Kansas soup. You know, I mean, just slowly build your way up, and don't feel discouraged by the guy next to you pressing 100 pounds when you're only pressing 20. You know, just focus on you and don't be worried about what other people are doing, because that's how people get hurt. One method of resistance training is you can use these resistance bands. And the thing I like about these is they're really portable. So if you're going somewhere, you can stuff them in your bag and they're not going to weigh 50 pounds trucking it here and there. But they come in all different resistances. So you can get like a low resistance, medium, high, you know, they vary. Then there's also your dumbbells, your little hand weights, which I have a few of these. I need to work on upping mine. But always make sure to, when you're lifting weights, don't bend over, you know. You don't want to bend like this. You want to make sure you're bending down with your legs and keeping your back safe, because no good. Another hand weight you can use is a kettlebell, which is really good for core training because you can hold it with one hand and raise and lower. And then one other thing you can use is obviously the dumbbells, or not the dumbbells, the barbells. You can start out with just the bar. You don't have to always put weight on it, so don't feel like you're a bad person, or don't feel like you're taking the easy way, because everybody does it differently. Some gyms have the little twist on to be able to put your weight on. Some of them have little clips. There's all different styles for holding your weights on. And then other forms of weights are these little medicine balls, and you always want to start small, but these are pretty awesome if you have a partner. You can use them for passing, and it'll help strengthen your shoulders, strengthen your back. You can use it when you do sit-ups and pass them back and forth to each other. There's really a lot of different ways to strength train, and I just want you all to know that if you have any questions or you need tips, or just are unsure about something I may have said in the video, shoot me a message or comment below and I'll totally help you however you need. Best of luck, guys.